right to remain silent. If I give up the right to remain silent, everything I say can and will be used against me. I don't know where Edna is.
I think you do, Dan.
No. I don't know where Edna is.
Start going through his personal belongings as part of him being processed into jail. He has a debit card, and on the debit card is the name Nancy Rago. We also located a number of financial documents and other personal identification cards belonging to Nancy Rago inside of his house. When we go in there to sit down with him, I would describe him as very egotistical, arrogant, and calculating.
I grew up doing everything. My dad and my brothers, they did all kinds of house stuff. I knew how to do everything. She wanted some of her medicine. So I took her back home, we went into her house, and that was the first time I'd been in her house that day.
We found multiple firearms, we found boxes of ammunition, and we already knew at that point that Daniel Prince was a convicted felon.
We believe he met Nancy in 2015. He met Nancy through an ad that he had put in the classifieds about his handyman work. Her mother, Miss Sellers, ended up moving out of the house and into an apartment that Miss Rigo ultimately moved into as well. Miss Sellers had some health conditions. She had been prescribed prescription medications. It's our belief that Mr. Prince assisted in her essentially overdosing in her own prescription medications. Law enforcement, while they were searching Daniel Prince's residence, located and seized a number of cell phones. One of the cell phones belonged to Lee Goodman, and there were photographs on that cell phone of Lee and of Daniel Prince.
She has a couple of her friends helping her clean the property, and as they're walking around the outskirts in this very far off backwoods field, they find a bee box. Personal identification cards, medication, but most importantly, a set of Jeep keys.
There are things that have to happen, and there are things that are going to happen. and I'm a realist, and I have acceptance with this. I would like a little bit of control in how they happen. If you tell them to turn that off, I can talk to you a little more freely.
What we were able to agree on is that he was willing to plead guilty to accept a life sentence. Anything less we would not have moved forward with. And that he was going to assist us with the recovery of Edna's body, which he did in May of 22. And then he was also going to cooperate and debrief, be truthful about what actually happened to Dolores Sellers, what happened to Nancy Rigo, and what happened to Lee Goodman.